Hello everybody, it is March 7th, 2014, and I thought I'd do a quick vlog to say hello and see how everybody is doing. And I can't believe it's March already. Having some problems with my computer, so I'm hoping that it won't shut down before I finish this. Let's see, what's new? Ooh, I got some cute turquoise earrings. They're dyed purple. And turquoise, I'm not big on expensive jewelry because I tend to lose stuff. So I usually get stuff that, inexpensive stuff. So I wound up finding this site called Listia where you do not have to use cash for bidding like you do on eBay. You use points. And since I already watch videos and take surveys and stuff like that, which is how you earn points, I decided to start using Listia. And I've gotten several books, and I got these earrings. I'm waiting for some feather earrings that are purple. Purple's my favorite color. But I'm very excited about this. I got this in the mail today. And you're probably going to go, what the hell? But you see this? It's a pipe. It's brand new in the box. Woo! Covers my mouth. Anyway, no, I do not smoke tobacco. I've been wanting a pipe for a long time because I have a thing about pipes. From when I was a little girl, I always thought men with pipes seemed so elegant, gentlemanly, very, it gives you the vibe of a very wise man, scholarly man, philosopher, whatever. So I've always had a thing for pipes. And I'm on a mission to probably become the most eclectic older woman that I can possibly be. I decided I want a pipe, and I don't have my own eye patch yet, but I have this one. I want a fabric eye patch, so I literally want to wear an eye patch and have a pipe. And so, and wear a lot of purple and midnight blue and emerald green and that sort of stuff. Intense, rich colors, basically. I'm not really big on pastels. Anyway, so let me hurry this up because I don't know how much time I have left on here. And excuse me. Anyway, since we last talked, my husband went in for surgery, and he also found out he has scoliosis, which explains why he's been in so much pain with his back. And let's see, but he's doing well. And other than that, I don't like summer. I like spring and fall the best. Fall is my favorite season. However, I'm pretty much done with winter. I like snow as long as I don't have to drive in it. But here it is tonight, the 7th of March, 2014, and it has snowed again. It's wet snow, so it's not that bad, but I understand that it's pretty icy and there's been quite a few accidents. So, I'm up for spring. Right now, I'm ready for spring. Not ready for summer. I absolutely cannot stand summer. Just intense heat is not my thing. So anyway, there's that. Oh, here's one of my new books where it is Waiting for Godot. Now, if you have not, let's move this over here. If you have not read this book, it's actually a play, and right now I think Sir Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart are going to be doing a Broadway play, doing the Broadway play. And could you imagine watching those two? At any rate, I got that for I had to pay for shipping, so it was like $3 for shipping. But it's in great condition. Nobody had bid on it. And I just used a small amount of my points on Listia, and I got it because I thought, why the hell would nobody want waiting for Godot? I analyzed that in my theater class at the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs. And so I was like, I can't let this pass. Somebody must bid on this book and win it. And I did, and it's in excellent condition. I'm very glad that I own it now. I've also gotten a Patricia Cornwell book about Jack the Ripper. I have gotten the book called Dick for a Day, which still makes me laugh because I'm juvenile, which basically has essays from various women asking if they had a dick for a day, what they would do with it. Kind of interesting proposition. I mean, personally, I wouldn't want a dick for a day, but I don't know. That's just me. Like being a female. I prefer boobs, so there you go. I have another book coming, The Heroine Diaries by Nikki Sixx, which is taking a very long time to get here. I have the feather earrings. I won a couple of auctions for stuff from my daughter because she likes animal prints, zebra, cheetah, stuff like that, whatever. Anyway, so pretty much since the last time I talked to you, I've been doing what I normally do, which is editing and writing and doing what I normally do. So before I sign off, since my main purpose is to kind of give you some thoughts on being more authentic and living your life in an authentic way, this is just basically my journey that I'm sharing with you, and so you kind of take away whatever you want to take away and think about how you view these things. But one thing I've always wondered is, well, not really wondered, I understand the motives behind people doing it, but whenever I've made a decision in my life, whether it was becoming a full-time writer and editor or pretty much anything else, I've often had naysayers explain to me why I shouldn't do it, why it's not a good idea, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure you've had those things too. And now a lot of these people will couch it in reasons such as, well, I just want to make sure you don't get hurt, I care about you, blah, blah, blah. But I really think that that's not the case. I mean, on some level, they may think it is, but sometimes you wonder if it's just that they're so afraid to pursue what they like in life or pursue their passions or their dreams or follow their creativity, that they just are uncomfortable with seeing somebody else do it because it's stepping outside the boundaries and it makes them uncomfortable. So my bit of, I don't want to say wisdom or advice because I'm not wise or the person to advise anybody. This is just, for me, life is trial and error a lot of times. But my take on that is essentially smile, say, I appreciate your comments or whatever else you want to say, and then just do what you want to anyway. This is your life. You get to make the decisions about where you intend to go with it. If you fail at whatever you decide to try, then these are lessons learned. I mean, it's still valuable. Don't let other people mold your life. You should mold your life. There's nobody else out there like you. Nobody. Even if you have a twin, whatever. So try and make the right decisions, do the right things, don't break any laws, don't, impinge on somebody else's rights or be cruel to anybody else. But within those boundaries, do what, follow your creative urges, experiment. You never know until you try. I mean, you can always say, hey, I don't know how to do this. Well, obviously you weren't born knowing how to do everything. So, whatever. Do you think a surgeon, like, was born knowing how to be a surgeon? Do you know a professional golfer was born being, a professional golfer? Of course not. It takes years of practice. It takes trial and error. And it's okay. I mean, it's all right to not have everything be a masterpiece or perfect or whatever. And it's okay. Just enjoy the journey. That's what I'm saying. And though people are allegedly trying to be helpful with you when they tell you such things, you've heard the term, to thine own self be true. Not the term, but the saying, to thine own self be true. And I sincerely believe that. If you live for everybody else and you do not take heed to what makes your soul happy and what makes you happy, then you have only yourself to blame. And life is too short for that, So be yourself. Listen to your desires, your creative urges. Do what makes you happy. Since the last time I talked to you, I've been doing tarot readings and astrological readings for many years. I've just kind of done them for fun and friends and family. Done a couple of, where I went to parties and then everybody there was like, yeah, I want a reading. It's something I've always enjoyed. I've always enjoyed that stuff. When I was a little kid, I was drawn to the occult section, anything with metaphysics. So anyway, I opened up an Etsy shop. Excuse me. God, I hate that. I have asthma, by the way. And I decided to open the Etsy shop because, why not, Why not? And I'm having a blast with it. I'm really having a blast. If you're on Etsy, and my shop is Nocturnal Divination. There is no space between those two words. There's capital letters in each of them, but I could not put a space. So it's Nocturnal Divination. Drop by, say hello, and I'm a cheap date if you want a reading. But I've been having so much fun with it. And I've decided, and I also took up, again, after 24 years, I have not crocheted or used knitting needles or anything, knitting needles for even longer than that. So I'm relearning how to knit and crochet. Right now I'm making some scarves. But the thing is, it's the Zen part of it. It makes me feel very Zen when I do it. Plus, I'm making things for people that I love. They're not going to be perfect or professional, but I'll do the best I can. And they're filled with a lot of love. So there's some things that I picked up that I started doing, and also it reconnects me with my mom, who unfortunately, she'll be 80 in July, and she suffers from dementia. And at this point, she remembers who I am, but I'm not sure how much longer that'll be. But I remember when my son was just born, or I was pregnant with him, we would sit at her house, and all day we would crochet and talk and laugh and stuff like that. I had gotten toxemia, so I was out on short-term disability, and so I'd spend the days with her. And I realized that the real reason I wanted to pick up crocheting again, working with yarn, knitting, whatever, is because that's one way I could connect with that memory of sharing that with her. And so basically what I'm trying to say is find what makes you happy and do it. It doesn't matter if somebody doesn't understand. If you're a guy and you want to learn how to knit or crochet, there are surprisingly a lot of men who are doing it. There are groups of inmates that are taking knitting classes in prison. It's very calming, very zen. Do what feels good for you, hobby-wise, creatively. And if someone says anything to you about your new pursuit, I mean, why why do you have to be in a little box? Why do you have to be, this is one thing that kind of is a pet peeve in mine, and then I'll stop. I do a lot of things. I'm a writer, professional editor. I've been reading and studying about the paranormal, supernatural, occult, whatever you want to call it, for a very long time. As of this year, it will be 39 years when I first started doing that. I'm currently, I picked up the knitting and crocheting, crafting. I've always done the tarot and astrological readings, but I've decided to expand my audience, and I've made some good friends so far. I'm doing things that interest me and make me happy. And I really think that that's what life is about, it's not just getting up, having breakfast, going to a job that you hate, or that, maybe you like it, but it's just like, and then coming home, and, life has got to be more than that. And I want my life to be more than that. I don't have a need for a lot of things. Pretty much if I have, I'm able to take care of my bills and, have a book to read pretty much all the time, and I love my dog, and I love my family, and, I have a decent place to stay that makes me feel comfortable, like just, at home. That's pretty much all I need. I'm not into diamonds or shoes like a lot of women. Lucky that I probably only have maybe 3 pairs of shoes, if that. I want to read. I want to explore. I want to, I'm going to get some acrylic paint. I painted many years ago when I started taking art history classes and art classes at University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. So my husband, who is an artist, an illustrator, and we're all artists to some degree, but he's an advanced artist. We're going to get some acrylic paints, and we're going to paint together. So why? Because I want to do it again. It was fun. It was just to express myself. So there you go. The end story of this whole vlog for March 7th, 2014 is, do not be afraid to pursue things that make you happy. If only for the reason that you find joy in it. You don't have to have a laundry list of reasons for why you enjoy something or why you want to do something. You don't even have to have any reason, really. Does it make you happy? Fine, do it. If you're not impinging on someone's rights, if you're not breaking the law, that sort of thing, which kind of goes without saying. Hello. Just do it. Life is meant to be lived, and live it on your terms. Do things that make you happy. And that's pretty much it. And people who don't understand or don't want an explanation or whatever, just smile and say, I appreciate your concern. I thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing that. Whatever you want to say. And then just go and do it anyway. If I had listened to everything that people have told me throughout my life, I don't think I would have had as many experiences. So that's it. I'm going to go check out my new pipe, and hopefully when Paul gets feeling better, he can do his next vlog. Right now, he's in Percocet land and having a lot of interesting dreams or hallucinations, whatever you want to call it. And I thank you for joining me. And drop me a line if you have a question, if you have something you want me to talk about, a particular topic or a question. I'm not any different than any of you, but I do like to, have a dialogue every now and then. So if you think of something interesting, let me know. And have a good March. Have a good weekend. Stay warm if you can. And I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.